video in the comment section saying, Jupiter also has a ring. Oh, and Santa Claus isn't real. Your mom buys you presents with the money.
Santa Claus isn't real. It's fucking insane.
Where he essentially says, like, oh, women believe so heavily in astrology, and they shouldn't be focusing on the rings around the planets when they don't even have a ring on their finger, like they can't find a man.
Nothing to do with this.
This nigga fumbling. We about to go ahead and react to He Did It Again. Now, I remember the video from this other nigga, from the niggas before, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And it's low-key down bad, man. Like I remember how he had, they was talking about how he wanted an audience for dudes, but he got one of the girls. Now, I don't think that's a problem, man. I think that's a blessing. Well, at the same time, man, you gotta do it with who you want to do it with. This dude don't even want the female. Yeah, like, bro, people would kill to be in your shoes, man. Got females throwing themselves at the brody left and right, man. But we gonna see what he talking about. He did it again. So I'm guessing he tried to cancel himself again. Hope y'all having a good day. Let's see what this video talking about.
A couple of weeks ago, we talked about a stand-up comedian named Matt Rife and how he was taking the world by storm through the form of crowd work that he had been posting on TikTok for the last year.
Who's the guy in her life that you hate? Oh, it's her best friend, according to her. It's her best friend. Where'd you meet this best friend? At work? Oh, that's worse. Okay, where do you work? At a school? Okay, all right, okay. What do you teach? What is he a teacher as well? Yes. What does he teach? Science? Would you say you two have chemistry?
In short, Matt quickly garnered.
You already know it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Best friend is crazy. I can't do it. Now I'm not saying I'm being a hypocrite because I ain't gonna consider her as my best friend. I carry that as family. That's my family, nigga. That's my family type shit. I can't do best friends. I can't do girlfriends with boy best friends. That nigga, you know what he want to crack. Unless that's your brother. You know what I'm saying?
A cult-like female audience that enabled him to pack out these massive venues when he previously could not get any work at all. I mean, even his promotion for this tour was centered around attracting women. Like, how many straight men you know are getting enticed by this poster? But even in the midst of this massive success, Matt did seem worried about his rise to fame and getting pigeonholed as a comedian only women can enjoy.
Everybody knows they only go into your shows for those traps, those tattoos, and them cheekbones.
Women 100% are who pushed me to be where I'm at right now. Like, they gave me all the momentum on social media. Because a certain amount of girls were supporting me, guys instinctually just went against it. Up until like April this year, it was like 90% women coming to these shows. My comedy is so much more for guys than it is girls. It breaks my heart that so many guys just won't give me a chance because I'm like, dude, we could be best friends. Dude. You just never know.
So when he got his chance to make an actual Netflix special, he opened up with some jokes about women and continued to poke at them throughout his set, with most of the material obviously being geared towards men. This obviously caused a lot of outrage online. He told people if they ever had a problem with one of his jokes, he has a special needs helmet to sell them, and this has
that's the shit your Rage would say. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Imagine your Rage saying that with a majority female fan base. That nigga would've got canceled now. This nigga doing the impossible. Well, he not even doing the impossible, bro. It ain't your fault for becoming. It's not your fault, man. You know what I'm saying? But bitches is gonna like what they like at the end of the day. You can't even control that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can do is be yourself, and that's what he doing. So I ain't blaming, man.
Led to some of his fan base turning on him, and now recently he has once again found himself involved in drama, only this time it's actually with a 6-year-old kid and his mother on TikTok. Yes, I'm totally serious. And so the drama really all started when this, like, blogger mommy posted up this video of her son on her TikTok page kind of clapping back at one of Matt Rife's jokes, where he essentially says, like, oh, women believe so heavily in astrology, and they shouldn't be focusing on the rings around the planets when they don't even have a ring on their finger, like they can't find a man.
Nothing to do with this.
This nigga fumbling. You fumbling, bro.
Stars, man. Just because Jupiter has a ring and you don't, doesn't mean...
It's Saturn that has the rings. And it has more also, and you're mean to girls.
So the kid who
Why is he even talking? Like, I don't get, why is he even talking? I don't even mean to sound like that, but he was talking to the mom, not you. That just shows that you're not, that you're married with that you're not married with a kid if she's not married.
I think was obviously coach for this video says, oh, you know, it's Saturn that has the rings and you're so mean to girls. In my opinion, this was obviously this mom trying to create some sort of viral moment. And so Matt actually took the opportunity to clap back on that video in the comment section saying, Jupiter also has a ring. Oh, and Santa Claus isn't real. Your mom buys you presents with the money.
Santa Claus isn't real. It's fucking insane. Ain't no way you said that, bro. This nigga is old. He out of pocket. This nigga for real is for the guys. He for the guys. This saying stuff like these.
She makes on OF. Good luck. So this man is now legitimately beefing with a 6-year-old. And with this woman, in my opinion, being a bit of a clout chaser herself, of course hopped back on TikTok to clap back at Matt. And I will say, like, in her defense, if you go and look at her various social media pages, it's very clear that she's not creating any sort of explicit or adult content online. So I don't really understand why he tried to make that point. Like, if she was doing that stuff, it would have been a pretty good slam dunk. But she just pretty much seems to be like your regular run-of-the-mill mommy blogger. Either way, she had this to say in her response.
Matt Rife has decided to start beef with my 6-year-old child online. Yeah, you heard me correctly. My 6-year-old child online. Like Matt, I have a full female audience online. Although I like mine. I don't want the men. You can keep them. Please. I will gladly take your audience because we know you can't satisfy them anyways. This all started when his comedy special, which, if that's what we're calling comedy, the things he said that weren't even funny were posted on TikTok, and I started being tagged in them because everyone knows that my son is like a genius and he's really into space. I fiercely protect my child online. I'm not a family channel. People know his name, they know he likes space, they know he likes Minecraft, and that's pretty much it. Most people do not know any personal details about my child.
How do you feel about someone with a following posting their kid online? I don't think it's a good idea personally. She says, oh, they don't really know anything about my kid, but now suddenly millions of people have seen his face.
And because of that, and because I have such a large audience, when I see people in person and when people see space clips, they tag me in them because they know that that's what he likes. This is the video that I posted.
It's Saturn that has the rings, and it has more also, and you're mean to girls.
Come on, she totally coached him into saying that shit.
This is my IG where he left the comment, okay? Do I look like... I don't even show my body. You can't accept the fact that people may like women for their personalities. No, we know you don't have one. You stick to circle jerking, the men that you need validation from.
I just think a lot of things in this situation could be true. I think she's not being genuine about the fact that she was clout chasing using her son. Like if this was all his idea. And she's still using this moment to continue the clout chase. I mean, she's acting like she's one of the most important people.
Nah, I get you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. 100%, 9 times out of 10, she most definitely, no, 10 times out of 10, she told her son about that video. That nigga did not know shit about that shit. She said, hey, you want to make a TikTok with me? Hey, here you go. Hey, say this, say that. Like, nah. She her own influencer. She know the game. She know the game. She know the game. She know the game, nigga. You can't take that away from her.
In the world. One thing I do find interesting about comedians is that they often do not like being the butt of the joke, and they can't handle people joking at their expense. When that is literally their job, is to like stand up on a stage and make fun of, you know, a certain facet of society, a certain way that people are. I mean, I want to know, have you guys ever been to a comedy show and thought to yourself,
oh, brother, this guy stinks!
It's crazy to me how a scent can take you back in time. Like when I smell fresh cut grass in the spring, I always think of my days playing baseball. Smells are very powerful, and I truly believe that everyone needs their signature scent. That's why I'm teaming up today with Scentbird. They're the fragrance subscription that lets you
ad, but we gotta skip it.
Lately I've been rocking out with my... Best part is the...
Bro.
Right to your door.
Okay. All right. Damn. How long is this?
No, I'm cool.
You fake cop!
I swear to you, this.
And then I get hit with a fucking. Oh shit. Okay. All right then.
This will be your last day on this earth. Okay? I will.
And then you had a lot of other people trying to use this situation to make like a point about men in general. Matt Rife is what happens when we stop bullying men and let them have a crumb of confidence. Matt Rife is a great example of how some white men seem really cool and funny at first. Like swoon, OMG, so much charisma. But most of them just actually suck. Matt Rife being a textbook incel troll by calling out a woman and her child with that OF insult. Such a loser, like the rest of you misogynist pee addicts that use that line on us. And I assume that this account is peddling OF content. And to me, this statement is just so ironic because the grand majority of people who are willing to purchase said content are the misogynist pee addicts who she is talking about. Like, no self-respecting man is buying the explicit content online. I mean, we just saw the situation with that woman, Ruby Rose, and how invested that absolute weirdo was in her. Matt Rife uses OF to insult women because he's pandering to the lowest base possible. Fragile, angry little men who are pissed that women are making money off of something they feel entitled to access for free and on demand. Once again, I think the OF girls, these OF models, are the ones who are actually pandering to like the lowest common denominator man. Like for them, it's probably like the more pathetic the better. The more parasocial the relationship becomes, the more money I'm gonna have coming in. And here's an interesting point that a lot of people were making, is that this guy apparently had some sort of plastic surgery. This woman says, Matt Rife is proof that no matter how much Giga Chad plastic surgery you get and how many girls want to sleep with you, deep down, an incel will always be an incel. This is actually what a legitimate plastic surgeon had to say about him potentially restructuring his face.
And the total cost of these potential procedures is $70,000.
So he thinks he got veneers. I think that that's kind of been confirmed. Cheek and jaw implants, $30,000.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that, my boy. I was thinking about getting some fucking veneer. Nigga, he's like, my shit fucked up right now. It's not fucked up. My top ones is cool, but I ain't gonna show y'all my pop. Nah, I'll show y'all. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's bad out here, man. It's bad out here.
1,000, buccal fat removal, 10,000. So apparently he thinks that there is a high possibility that he has spent some money on his face to make it look a lot more defined.
Certain transformations in Matt Rife's looks has led to speculation about cosmetic procedures. Matt attributes these changes to late puberty, which could certainly be the case. What are your thoughts? Do you see signs of cosmetic work, or are these just natural changes?
I mean, I won't lie, I think the dude got his jaw tucked. And despite the online backlash, this guy has still been selling out shows across the country. He says, we're breaking records in Connecticut, let's pack this bitch. And as you guys can see, like in terms of the comedy world, this guy is pulling some pretty damn big crowds. This is an at least a couple thousand seat venue. I mean, shout out to this dude, he's obviously living out his dream, and that's always a pretty cool thing to see. But I do think he should kind of just stay in his own lane, maybe grow like a little bit thicker skin. Even in this one podcast appearance I saw him on, he did seem kind of slighted when Dave Portnoy suggested that all he really does is crowd work.
This is how you went viral, which I guess you talk to people in the crowd, right?
I do from time to time, yeah.
That's not a thing.
No, it is. I mean, I would just say it more properly than that. Yeah, I do crowd work that happens to go viral quite often. Yeah, but I do way more than that.
Crowd work is the proper way to describe it?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, crowd work. I said talk to people in the crowd, I think.
I just feel like when you rise to fame this fast, there are going to be people who obviously discredit and disrespect you. He talks about, oh, I've put in like 10 to 14 years before this. I'm not some overnight success.
You know, it sounds like y'all don't know me at all. Like y'all don't know about the 12 years I've been doing this. You know how many sleepless nights I put into editing videos that I'd hope somebody would watch?
And I really think he should just enjoy the ride and have fun with it. But I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation down below.
I feel like bro just doing his thing. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The comment with the OnlyFans, that shit would have been hard if it was actually accurate, but it wasn't. So you can't say that shit. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. Go ahead, subscribe for me, you know what I'm saying? Stay iconic. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Love in the eyes of the kid that was lost and it turned to a rebel. Mama don't give up on me.